I'm David Peters. I'm from St. Mark's Church in Austin, Texas, and I'm a 2017 ECF Fellow. About 3 years ago, I founded the Episcopal Veterans Fellowship in Central Texas, where I was living, because of the number of veterans that were in the area, and my own struggles of coming home from Iraq and figuring out where did I fit in this world, where was the church in that. And so, as I started to work on my own moral injury is an emerging subject in the church right now and in the scholarly community. If PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder refers to things that have been done to us, feeling threatened, feeling scared in a wartime environment, and having psychological effects from that. Moral injury is about the things done and left undone. We get it from doing things to hurt other people, and that's sort of the military's job, is to kill and hurt people, to be a threat to the enemy. But in so doing, we find that as we participate in war, as I participated in war, the war participated in me. And every culture, community, faith tradition has rituals for cleansing, has ways to get rid of that stuff. And the Episcopal Church has some amazing resources from our Christian heritage that provides veterans that kind of healing grace. So we do some study projects of what is moral injury? Do I have it? How can I get rid of it? How can I heal from it, from those moral injuries? And also bringing people into communities of faith that meet people where they are, that share life together. My main ministry is to build community, to get people networked where they can be there for each other when times are really difficult. The epidemic of suicide in the veterans community is just one of the ways that we can see that glaring symptom from afar as a nation, and there's reasons for that, and we're trying to say, you're not alone. We can be there for you in this time, and the church can be there for you in this time. There's a real separation between the military community, the veteran community, and the civilian community that sent them to war. So we're trying to bridge that gap, and the church is a meeting place. We have a table, an altar, a place of reconciliation right there in the middle that people can meet at. I see this project as being vital to the Episcopal Church because the Episcopal Church was the church that saved me when I came back from Iraq. I was really disillusioned with life, with God, with my faith. I was questioning a lot of things, and the Episcopal Church, the churches that I attended as I came home from that war, really spoke to me. And the sacramental life, going up to the altar for communion and receiving the body and blood of Christ, and just feeling that love of Jesus in that place. The people had a different understanding of what I had been through, and understood me and met me where I was in the Episcopal Church. And also the sacrament of reconciliation, of being able to give those things that I was carrying to God in that very special way, is the reason that I'm alive today. And I want more veterans and people that have been through trauma to experience the love of Jesus that I felt in the Episcopal Church. Receiving this fellowship is going to help me do my work by helping me get out to the places where veterans are. Veterans are scattered throughout every community in America, and many of them think they're alone. And many churches that want to reach out to the veterans in their community feel like they don't know maybe how to do it or what would work. And veterans don't need more giant country music concerts or giant barbecues or other celebratory events as much as they need a church that meets them where they are, people from that church that meet them where they are and share with them the story of Jesus, which is a story of healing and redemption and reconciliation. And that's what veterans need. So I want to be able to get out there to where they are, traveling, using the grant to travel to places, small parishes, dioceses, cathedrals, anywhere, to share this message of healing for veterans where they are. My vision for the future of the church is the vision I think that Jesus had for the church, a place where everyone will know who we are by the love that we have for each other. And that love goes to all kinds of people, but especially in my particular community, the veteran community. The love of Jesus is something that we need to feel, and we can feel it in the church. So I think the vision for the church is a place of healing and reconciliation. That's what the church was for me when I needed it really badly. And I think that we can make it a place that even opens those doors even wider, and then goes out to meet veterans where they are in their daily life and work, and offer them just the love of God and that we've experienced here. Issues that veterans struggle with is the feeling that nobody cares about them. We sort of get celebrated as a group when we come home, and there's parades and things like that. And the term hero gets thrown around a lot. These men and women are heroes because they put their life on the line that way. And then there's this usually a period of disillusionment. And I've written about this in my book, Post-Traumatic God, about so many veterans have experienced this period of disillusionment where it doesn't seem like life is worth living anymore. It doesn't seem like the church cares about those issues too. And this fellowship is living proof that the church cares about veterans, that the church wants to bring healing to this community, this very closed community in our country that have been through so much, but also have an experience that's really unique. And so this fellowship, in my mind, and I know in the mind of the veterans that I am in community with, see it that way, that the church cares for veterans. And that's a beautiful message, I think, for this year.